And that's why Congressman Bobby Scott is about to speak on the impact of sequestration for Hampton Roads. You got a good dose of it there in Art Story. 10 on your side's Anita Blanton is live at an Achievable Dream Middle and High School in Newport News. And Anita, what's it look like there?
Oh, well, people are just starting to arrive right now. You know, we've been poring over these documents today released by the Navy, and beyond words on a script, this means a lot for people's households. So we put in a phone call earlier today to ask Congressman Bobby Scott if he would mind just speaking to us for a moment before he speaks to the crowd. He's here with me right now. Thank you so much, Congressman.
Thank you. It's good to be with you.
What do you plan to say to people today that have come here with so many concerns?
Well, just point out the choices that are being made. We passed on January 1st a $4 trillion tax cut, and now we're looking for $1.2 trillion to offset the sequester. Of course, it seems to me that we should have thought of that before we spent the $4 trillion, but we are where we are. The Navy, the Army have all issued releases as to the damage that will be done to the Hampton Roads economy. And so we're going to point out the damage done to the Hampton Roads economy and the choices that we'll have to make going forward.
What do you say to the people who are very frustrated with the lack of compromise in Washington right now when it comes to this issue specifically?
Well, it's not just a matter of lack of compromise. The question is making some decisions to move forward. We're not doing anything. It's not a question of compromise. And some things you just ought not compromise with. I mean, one side wants to eliminate Medicare. So let's just cut it in half. No, we don't want to do anything to Medicare. And I think people will take their positions, argue, come to a resolution, and then we'll know exactly where we are. The problem now is that nobody wants to do anything. They don't come up with budgets that add up. They don't have specific proposals. They want to reduce the size of government with unspecified cuts, don't want to specify anything. And so when you come to the sequester, the problem is going to be that nobody will be able to come up just in cuts with $1.2 trillion worth of cuts. Now, there are a lot of ways to come up with revenue, but if you don't want to compromise on revenue, then you have to come up with a list of cuts. And I think the Republicans have concluded that the most advantageous thing on their part is to just let the sequester go through.
So does this happen by March 1st or not?
Well, the Republicans put us on vacation for the week. We only got two weeks to go.
Okay, thank you. Congressman Bobby Scott here for his forum tonight. He'll be speaking in just a few moments. We're going to be here for the forum, and we'll be sharing the audience's concerns coming up later on tonight. In Newport News, Anita Blanton, 10 on your side.
All right.